So you're looking for the best Paladin build in Classic WoW? You came to the right place when you came to Ryno. In this video I will show you my build I use to level, as well as a dedicated endgame build for each role of tank, heals, and DPS at the max level. Since most of you are probably here for this, we will start with the leveling build. The leveling build is made for filling all roles for group content, while still being able to solo level. However, if you are planning to level alone all the way to 60, I'd suggest sticking to the retribution tree. With that in mind, the first 11 talent points will go into the holy tree so you can get consecration at level 20. Now you can tank, heal, or DPS. Bonus tip: if you prefer tank, go into divine strength. If you prefer healing, go into divine intellect. And, if you prefer tank, go into seal of the righteous. If you prefer healing, go into spiritual focus. But if you don't have a preference, I recommend assuming the tank talents. At this level range, tanking as Paladin is super effective, so I suggest going into the protection talent tree to get your 3% hit as fast as possible. And since you get Vergan's Fist around this level, using a shield is irrelevant until after level 40, so just upgrade your devotion aura. Next, in the retribution tree, upgrade your blessing of might. Then upgrade deflection. Since you should be using a two-hander, every time you parry your swing timer is sped up so it is both defensive and offensive. And now you have access to Seal of Command, which will be your best DPS seal. This current build is for level 39, and when you hit 40, resetting talents for a specific role might be a good idea, but if you want to keep building on these talents to save gold, follow along. 5 points into Conviction in the Retribution tree, 2 points into Pursuit of Justice, and 2 into Retribution Aura. Backtrack and put 2 points into Judgment, and 3 into Two-Handed Spec. Then 5 into Vengeance. Now you would be level 58, and the last 2 points I suggest putting into Lay on Hands. This is what the final leveling build looks like. But let's talk about how to allocate your points once you reset them at max level. Since most of you are here for the healer build, we will start there. This is the standard build, but some blessings upgrades might not be needed if your guild already has them covered, so be sure to check with your guild's Paladin lead. You can copy the talents from the screen, or check the description for the links to each build's guide on Wowhead for more info. You can find other similar builds there for each scenario of your blessing assignments from your guild. Next, DPS, which is generous to call Retribution DPS. You are more of a human totem buffing your group, but here is the standard ret build. Again, copy from the screen or check the links in the video description. Some abilities from this build are not needed when you get enough hit % gear, or are only needed for certain scenarios, but in general this is what you'll want. In Classic, Paladin tanks can really only do dungeons, or certain raid encounters, and require high-level gear to match a noob warrior, but I will share this build and say it's great for dungeons and boosting. This is a holy, prod, build, designed to let you heal raids effectively and still be tanky enough for dungeons and boosting. This is what I use on my protection Paladin, and I can do so much. Again, link in the description or copy from the screen. This build is great especially if you are your guild's Blessing of Sanctuary or Blessing of Kings Paladin, and as long as you have a healing set of gear you can easily swap gear to heal any raid. This would be the build I recommend for any Paladin who is not a sissy and refuses to put on a dress. Anyways, I covered a lot of builds in a short amount of time, because I trust you are smart gamers who just wanted a quick guide, but comment below with any questions you might have, I will answer them all. Okay, bye. Only 7% of you are subscribed, and that's a sin.